Hello everybody, I'm Benjamin Brankel, and today I will be having a presentation on the German composer named Karl Orff. Karl Orff was born on July 10th of 1895, and he died in March of 1982. Again, as I said at the beginning, he was a German composer. He enjoyed making and listening to scenic cantatas, and he had a very, very strong influence on music education, and I will be giving you some of his influences in a few minutes. He went to the Academy of Music in Munich, Germany from 1912 to 1914. He was later drafted into an army. He was actually trapped in a shelter in the Eastern Front. He believed that music begins in the individual. A student of his was named Gunlid Keepman. They worked together on many different projects and had a good relationship there. His school that he had actually was closed in 1944, and it was bombed in 1948. So he made 5 volumes of music work for children, and volume 1 included the pentatonic space, which allowed children to improvise without any harmonic structure. Volume 2 was major. Volume 3 was major, Volume 4 was minor, and Volume 5 was minor. One of the major ones, Volume 2, had Borden patterns, and the same with Volume 4 with the minor. And then Volume 3 and Volume 5 were both dominant, and then one of them was major, that being Volume 3, and the other was minor, that being Volume 5. So what is elemental music, and why is it important to Orff? Well, elemental music is the synthesis of speech, music, and movement all together. And you can see how they kind of connect. I mean, in music you speak words, you speak lyrics. The music is brought alive then through the words and the notes. It brings the emotion together, and then the movement, it kind of gives a little excitement to it, and it makes you feel the beat and being able to be literally in the music, which is a beautiful thing. When you think about it. And he believes it's important because it activated the minds of the children that he taught. It wasn't just sing the words on the page and get the notes right and get the timing right. It was more than that. It was show the emotion, depict what you are singing about, what you're playing even instrumentally without words. And then incorporating the movement, that helped them to be able to see what music was. It's not just notes on a page or words. It's a beautiful way of communicating with those around you, whether there are words, like a vocal piece, or without, in an instrumental piece. So what are some of the pedagogical elements that Orff has in his teachings? One of them was exploration, and that can be combined with many other things. I mean, exploration can be children learning to compose, imitating what the teacher does. Children, talking about imitation, children should imitate what the teacher does. That's what he believed. He believed that children should have the opportunity to improvise. He believed that they should have the opportunity to compose, and that they should learn collaboratively, helping them kind of teach each other and work together for a common goal to make a piece beautiful. And so it's a really nice thought that just all these things kind of combine to each other. They're all have to do with exploration and just learning together and kind of teaching themselves. What is Orff Schulwerk? He thought of play as exploration. Created musical ideas through imagination. And children just have this mind of imagination when they're young. And I know I still have mine today, and it adds a little spice to things. And even in music, if you already have more than the music and the words, and you can feel the beat, and you're in the music, and you can depict the emotion. Think how much more you could even do with being able to have just an image in your mind of what you're singing about or what you're playing. It brings the music even more to life. So, he wanted his kids to take musical risks, and he was very influenced by folk music. All these things together are what make up Karl Orff and why he had such a big impact in music ed.